I'm here after the match of Chelsea versus Benfica for the Champions League, League Phase Round 2 2025. Chelsea beat Benfica 1-0, but this Benfica team is really good in the second half. In my opinion, they were better than Chelsea, and we can already see Jose Mourinho's touch, Jose Mourinho's mind, wisdom, and knowledge being into this Benfica team. They defended really well, they pressed really well, and the goal from Chelsea was an own goal from Richard Rios. Chelsea wasn't really that dangerous. Benfica was way more dangerous in the second half. Let's check the stats for this match. Chelsea 0.93 expected goals, Benfica 0.86. Chelsea with a bit more possession, not a bit, with the 12% more possession, with 56%. Total shots more for Benfica by 1. Shots on target 3 for Benfica. Both teams with a big chance. Benfica with more corners than Chelsea. Chelsea 6% more accurate passing with 88. 5 yellow cards and 1 red card. João Pedro right at the end. 4 yellow cards for Benfica. Expected goals on target, Chelsea were a bit better, 117, because it was the goal, and 0.56 from Benfica, because I'm not seeing any other great chance that Chelsea had, or like Trubin made a save or something. Blocked shots, 2 for Benfica, 1 for Chelsea. Inside the box, shots, 7 for Benfica, 5 for Chelsea. Outside of the box, 3 for Chelsea, 2 for Benfica, and Benfica hit the woodwork once. Oh, that's true. That's true, yeah, Benfica created a lot of dangerous opportunities. Big chances, we already seen that. Touches in the position box, Benfica with 24, Chelsea with 18, accurate through passing, 2 for Chelsea, 2 offsides for Benfica, 1 for Chelsea, 14 free kicks for Chelsea, 13 free kicks for Benfica. Chelsea with way better long passes, 74% completion on passes in the final third, and Benfica 70% completion of passes in the final third as well. So Chelsea a bit there in that aspect. Let's check the player stats here. Caicedo played really well. He deserves to be the best player on the match. The Chelsea team was very solid defensively. So total shots here, 2 for Garnacho, 2 for Ivanovic, and 2 for Pedro Neto. Expected goals, 0.58 for Estevão, 0.20 for Barrenechea. Accurate passing, it was Badiashile, Chalobah, and Caicedo being the best passers. More touches by Badiashile and Chalobah. In the position box, though, it was Luke Bacchio, which was really tired. He played really well, though. And Garnacho, Gittens, Otamendi, and Pavlidis with 4. Successful dribbling, it was Estevão and Malo Gusto. When it comes to passing, big chances created. 1 for Dal. Dal was actually better than usual. I usually say that Dal is not good enough for Benfica. He's a good player, but he needs to be better when attacking. He was really good actually today. I really enjoyed Dal's performance today. Still made some mistakes, but nothing like serious. Enzo Fernandez with 1 big chance created. He just, bro, the Benfica fans were livid because he was half a season at Benfica, then he left for Chelsea for a bit more money and better playing conditions, and he kept rage baiting the Benfica players. No assists here. Expected assists, 0.55 for Enzo and 0.19 for Dal. Accurate passes in the final third, Caicedo, 15 out of 15. Fernandes, 10 out of 13. And still Pedro Neto with 9 out of 12. Accurate long pass, it was the keeper from Chelsea, and then Chalobah and Badiashile. Accurate crossing, Pedro Neto with 2 out of 6. When it comes to defending, Caicedo and Luca Bacchio with the most duels, and then Enzo with 1 less at 15. Aerial duels 1, Chalobah and Cucurella. Ground duels 1, Caicedo and Enzo being the best over there. Tackles 1, Caicedo and Cucurella. Falls committed, Orsnes with 5, Gusto with 3, and João Pedro with 3. And it was very funny because João Pedro came in, and not even a minute later, he got a yellow card by using his elbow against Otamendi. By the way, Otamendi played so well. He made so many like high risk, high reward, and high on the pitch as well interceptions. And bro, he was just so good. Like Goat Mendy for real. Interceptions, 2 for Orsnes, 2 for Badiashile, Barrenechea, Caicedo, Gusto, James, Otamendi, and Rios. And clearances, 7 for Chalobah, 3 for Tomás Araújo, and I hope everything is good with Antonio Silva. He was very nervous today. He made some mistakes when it came to passing, and he got out injured. So I think it wasn't anything too serious. I hope he's alright. Benfica, 1-0, 2 losses for Benfica. They lost to Karabakh with the old manager Bruno Lage. And I'm really happy though, because we could already see the improvement on the team. The team played so much better than before. There was only one moment that the team wasn't good, I believe. It was like 10 minutes before the end of the first half, where the midfielders were too deep. so they couldn't defend or press well enough, and Chelsea was taking advantage of that. But in the start of the second half, Benfica, for like half an hour, was way, way better than Chelsea. Benfica could have drawn, Benfica could have won this game, I believe. But I think the most deserved result will be a draw, because Chelsea played really well. They had great players. They defended really, really well. Just in Benfica was a bit more energetic and a bit more looking for the goal, because Chelsea already got the goal early. So it's also the nuances and developments of the game, right? Of each match in itself. Let's check what happened today as well on the other matches. There were some surprising results. Atalanta, unsurprisingly, beats Club Brugge 2-1. 3xg for Atalanta, and they got the 2 goals, 20 shots, only 3 on target though, 4 big chances, and they had way better passing as well. Club Brugge was almost scoring a goal, they only got 2 shots on target, but they also created 2 big chances. Interesting, that was a good game. I can see that was a good game for sure. Then Real Madrid beats Kairat Almaty 5-0. Let's see if Kairat was able to build something nice for themselves. Whoa, they had 11 shots. 4 on target though. Real Madrid, 12 shots on target. Insanity. 5-0 out of a 3.32 XG. It's really good. Very, very efficient Madrid team. But Karat still created chances. That's amazing. Now, I was expecting Athletic to win, but not like this. 5-1 versus a German side of Eintracht Frankfurt. Haram Ball wins once again. Every time Athletic Madrid wins, the whole world of football loses, because they are one of the most terrorist anti-football side over there. But no, they deserve. They're a good side. I actually enjoy them, but I can't watch them for very long because I get frustrated a little bit. But I love the wit and the will that they have to play the game and win every single ball. For example, one of my favorite players is Rodrigo de Paul, because of that. He's an Athletic Madrid player, right? 4.53 XG. Oh my lord. Eintracht Frankfurt with 0.59 expected goals. Total shots 18. Atleti had 3 times more shots than Frankfurt. They had 6 times more shots on target than Frankfurt. And way better passing. No, Frankfurt was demolished today. Oh man, I hope they improve. I really like Frankfurt. They made so much money just selling strikers. Oh, I'm really sad, because there was a time where I was doing the watch along of the Benfica game where a player was injured, so I was checking the other matches, and Bodo, my favorite team this season from the Champions League, was winning 2-1 against Spurs, but now they drew a few Spurs, man. 2.57 XG for Bodo Glimt, and only no, but it's still good, but 1.46 expected goals for Tottenham, and they scored 2 goals. More possession for Bodo, 18 shots for Bodo, 8 for Spurs, but then 4 shots on target for Bodo and 3 for Tottenham. And Tottenham had more big chances, to be honest. Same passing, but really good Bodo, because it's really hard to play at Bodo. It's already in this Arctic circle, and they use synthetic grass, so it's very hard to play there. And most of the cod, not most, but a lot of the codfish that is eaten here in Portugal comes from Bodo and the surrounding locations. It's very interesting that, actually, for a Portuguese enjoyer. Then Chelsea Benfica. God, no way. Galatasaray beat Liverpool. No way, bro. Liverpool with a bit more XG, more possession, way more shots, but same shots on target. More corners, way better passing. So Galatasaray was like, what, defending? And then going for long passes? Let's see, long passes. They only got 36% of them correct, but they tried 64, more than Liverpool, so yeah. Damn! Liverpool fumbling a little bit. Then Inter demolished Slavia Prague, 3-0. Let's see the XGs here. 367. Ooh, that was the worst game of today. Only 0-13 for Slavia. Well, I wish them some better travels in the next round of the Champions League. Then that was surprising to me as well. Marseille 4, Ajax 0. It's insane. Whoa, how do you get 4 goals out of a 1.15 XG? That's quite insane. That's insanity, bro. 9 shots in total versus 13. Less but way more shots on target. 6 shots on target versus 2. Interesting. And then, last but not least, the most expectable result of today, Pafos 1, Bayern Munich 5, 0.38 XG versus 4.24. more possession for Bayern, way more. 10 big chances for Bayern, 15 shots on target. How well did the keeper from Pavos? 7.5. I can see that. I can see that. Well, this was day one of round two of the Champions League. Tomorrow, there will be more Champions League. I'll be doing a watch along of Sporting versus Napoli. That will be a very, very, very interesting game. Let's see what other games. Karabakh, Copenhagen, Royal Union, Saint-Gilloise, Newcastle, Arsenal, Olympiacos, Barcelona, PSG. Maybe we do a watch along of that. Bayer Leverkusen, PSV, Dortmund, Bilbao. Bilbao has been doing very, very poorly on the Spanish league. I watched a bit of that game versus Girona last weekend, and they were not doing well. Monaco, Manchester City, Napoli, Sporting, Villarreal, Juventus. So besides Barcelona, PSG, I think the best game is Napoli, Sporting, and then maybe Leverkusen, PSV, then Villarreal, Juventus. So I think everybody else will be watching Barcelona PSG. So I'll do a watch along of Napoli Sporting just because we're the Portuguese fanboys over here. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, thank you for watching. If you're watching live or the YouTube video, I wish you the best. I wish you great football watchings, and I wish that your team win if they're not against Portuguese teams in the Champions League. I wish you the best. Leave a like and subscribe, and I see you soon.